So I got a comment the other day and they were asking me my thoughts on AI and where the commercial industry is going today. Is AI a threat? This is from Secret D5.
Nice to stumble upon your channel. The question is, what are you doing in preparation for the evolving commercial industry landscape? Between AI improvement, feasibly providing clients a certain set of their content needs in the very near future, higher quantity, lower budget briefs, being better when working with influencers or low quality social content, and the pie getting smaller and smaller where even experienced directors like yourself have to lower rates or concede certain standards in order to stay competitive. Maybe you're not feeling the heat yet, but here in China it certainly is that way, and from the conversations I've with some American directors, it seems to be moving that way as well. Cheers, bud.
All right. I'm definitely feeling it. I think the the commercial industry is not the same as it was, say, 10 or even 20 years ago. The commercial directors back in the 90s and early 2000s, I mean, their salary would be way high. A lot of them have probably retired by now. Yeah, and budgets were way bigger. Things were shot on film. But now, yeah, I understand your concern, and I have the exact same concern. AI. I see how much with each version that comes out, it's not like a small update, it's a big leap. I've toyed around with Midjourney, Runway, Stable Diffusion, all that stuff, Topaz. I haven't played around with what's that called? Firefly. I've used Photoshop. What's that one on Photoshop? The AI tool in Photoshop. Anyway, that one in Photoshop. Yeah, it is scary, I have to say. When Midjourney first came out, I didn't feel it because I thought, okay, this just affects still images. Once movement and animation got involved, like, yeah, once I saw Runway do its thing using Midjourney images, I could see the potential. And so how do I feel now? Even where I'm at, it's being utilized. I think it's a phase in terms of the state that it is in now and what they're using it for. Like, you can see all the artifacts and, you know, all the morphing change. I mean, it's not smooth. So what am I doing to prepare for it? Well, I don't know. I look at it in two ways. I've had these conversations with fellow filmmakers and people in the commercial industry. Some think it's a tool and it'll just be a tool to help to make things easier for us. Then there's the other spectrum. There are people that will tell me, oh, we're screwed. Prepare to work in another industry. I don't have an answer, but I'd say for now I'm observing, giving myself a 5-year window, see how things are like. Now, within those 5 years, I think I will know where AI is heading to, or where the commercial industry is heading towards. I am hopeful, however. So what I've seen that AI can do is pretty impressive when it comes to small movements, say like walking or like head turning. Or I see what it lacks now when it comes to complex moves. Even like when it comes to fingers and stuff, like I find that it has issues with working out fingers and grabbing things. Yeah, I guess because the hand is more of a complex part of our body. But yeah, complex moves like jumping and leaping, and so it cannot do like a number of sequential movements. So yeah, so from what I see, it can only do very subtle and minimal movements. Even with ChatGPT, I find that I mean, I'm using ChatGPT to write my scripts or to write my monologues, and it's excellent. Yeah, I can ask to rephrase it again and again and again and again. And also Photoshop, that thing, what is it called? It's been really helpful with my treatments. So for example, I might find an image that is like a portrait size. However, I need it to fill up the screen. So I used that Photoshop tool, and voila, it's like magic. What would have taken me like a few hours, I could do it within a couple of seconds. So right now, yeah, AI is a tool. I see it as a tool. But in the future, the other part of me which thinks why AI won't completely take over or won't take over our jobs, because okay, you gotta look at it, it's not just the commercial industry, it's going to, then that means it's going to affect all the Hollywood movies out there, because hey, if it's that advanced, you can ask AI to create a full-length feature film without using actors who charge millions and millions of dollars, right? So that means all the Hollywood celebrities are out of work, all the special effects artists, film studios, and then not just the film industry, I think the video game industry as well, all the cinematics that are built and made. There's probably a whole ton of other industries that I can't think of on the top of my head, but I would say that they would put some kind of restriction, right? Or else we're talking about thousands, millions of people out of work. So I am hopeful that it is just a tool, but yeah, at the same time, I have seen the advancements, and it is scary. Even when it comes to voices as well, that means musicians are out of business. It's gonna, if AI is that advanced and it can do all the work for us, so for us to, I guess, earn something, I guess it has to be something physical, like a restaurant, like making food. I don't think AI can cook food, right? I'm just gonna give it 5 years and see how it's like, see what the landscape is like. Yeah, you feel it in China. Yeah, I'm feeling it here in Vietnam as well as in other countries, like even Malaysia and such. And I've seen people toying with it. Like I've seen some really amazing trailers, like fan-made trailers on YouTube. You can create these amazing landscapes and sets that would cost millions, like making an actual practical set or doing that in CGI. It will also replace the volume screens as well. Yeah, it's not doom and gloom yet. I think there is hope. Yeah, people have told me, oh, it's the same as when digital music became a thing and people were able to download music. No. Or when the internet was invented. No, this is different. For example, the internet needs commands from people to create things, while AI can simply create things just by writing in the, yeah, like all you need is the right keyword, the right prompt, and boom. I've heard two sides of the story. Some saying, oh, it's just a tool. It's, you know, we've been through it before, but I don't think so. There's, people like Elon Musk and other people, even from people who've worked at Google, see this as a huge threat. I've listened to a few podcasts, and listening to them sounds pretty doom and gloom. I hope they're wrong. I do. I really do hope they're wrong. Yeah, I don't want this episode to be a doom and gloom. I think there is hope, guys. And I really want to finish my passion project before that happens. So if you guys can help out, go to my website, aswahan.com. There's a donate button. Yeah, if you can donate just a small amount, you can help donate via PayPal. It will be a massive, massive help. Visit my socials, Instagram, aswa_han, TikTok. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next episode.